This episode of Soldier Knows Best is brought to you by Squarespace. Hey, what's up guys, Soldier Knows Best here. Now, Samsung has just announced the brand new Samsung Galaxy S5. This, of course, is the successor to the S4, which came out last year, but this new S5 is bringing a slew of new hardware features and a couple new software features as well. So this video, I'm going to jump right into it and see exactly what this phone is bringing, and also to give you my opinion about where this phone is going to stack up on the market when it launches. Now, design-wise, the Samsung Galaxy S5 does look a lot like the S4 on the front. When we go to the back, you will find this new soft touch perforated back, which comes in 4 different colors: blue, white, black, and gold. And these colors will be depending on which country you're in. But for the most part, it's a welcome change to get away from that plastic back that people are just really growing tired of. Another new thing to the design is that the micro USB port does have a cover for it. So now this phone will be rated IP67 for water and dust resistance. So it should be able to be dunked into the water, or if you accidentally drop it in the bathtub, it should be just fine as long as you have that port covered. Now, the display is slightly bigger than the 5-inch display on the S4. It is 5.1 inches. So it will still be full 1080p and rocking 432 ppi. And Samsung is boasting that this display will be able to work a lot better in direct sunlight because it has technology which is going to be adjusting the display, the brightness, and everything to whatever environment that you're going to be in. On the inside, you will find a 2.5 gigahertz quad-core processor, 2 gigabytes of RAM, 16 or 32 gigabyte storage configurations, but you can still remove the back cover and also replace the battery, but also you can expand the storage up to 128 gigabytes via micro SD card. And the S5 should be a beast when it comes to downloading data. It has this new download booster, which is going to be combining LTE and Wi-Fi for simultaneous reception. So basically, it's going to be using the best of both worlds to make sure if you are downloading a movie file, to make sure that goes as fast as possible. Now, camera-wise, it is rocking a 16 megapixel rear-facing camera and a 2 megapixel front-facing camera. And they have this new phase detection autofocus, which is going to make autofocus about 3 times faster than what it is on the Galaxy S4. And also, they have this live HDR view mode, which basically means if you're going to be taking an HDR picture or video, it will actually display it in real time on your phone, so you can see exactly how that final image is going to turn out. Now, a couple new hardware additions to the S5 include a fingerprint scanner that's built into the home button. So it's similar to Touch ID, where everything seems to be kind of integrated nicely. Now, you are going to need to swipe your entire fingertip instead of just using part of your tip like Touch ID allows you to. But for the most part, some people said it worked fine. Some people said it wasn't as fluid as Touch ID, but Samsung could tighten that up by the time this phone launches. Now, another new addition is a heart rate monitor that's actually on the back of the phone right below the camera. And you basically just place your fingertip on there and hold still. Don't talk, and it'll be able to get your heart rate. So for people who need to track their heart rate, this is definitely going to be a welcome addition to have on your phone, just one less device that you need to carry around with you. Now, software-wise, this phone does have Android 4.4.2 KitKat, but of course they do have their TouchWiz UI on top of it, and they haven't changed as much as they changed from the S3 to the S4 when it comes to software. As I mentioned before, they do have a new version of S Health, and also they have this new ultra power saving mode, which will put your phone in a very low power state, so when you do get down on your battery, you don't have to worry about trying to find a USB cord right away to start charging. It just gives you a little bit more time. So that's just a quick rundown of all the new features that are in the Samsung Galaxy S5. Now, there's a lot of stuff I do like about this phone. I mean, I love that the fingerprint scanner is built into the home button. It may not be as seamless as Touch ID, but I do like that it is going to be working with PayPal for mobile secure payments. And also, too, I think that Samsung is really leading the pack when it comes to the cameras, and just not just the camera hardware, but also the software. They're constantly making sure the software keeps up with camera performance, and I'm really interested to see how this camera performs in all different types of situations. So a lot of people have been calling this Samsung Galaxy S5 maybe the Galaxy S4S. I think it's a little bit more than that. I mean, if you look at the iPhone 5S to the iPhone 5, and you look at the Samsung Galaxy S4 to the Samsung Galaxy S5, I think the S5 is a bigger leap than what the 5S is over the 5, and so there's a lot of 5s going around here, I'm sorry. But you get what I'm saying, is that I think this S5 is definitely bringing some cool things to the plate. It's not one feature that just really blows you away, and that is something that everybody is talking about, but you don't have that feature with this phone. But you do find a phone that Samsung has managed to kind of tone down on a lot of the stuff that it just really threw into the S4, and really kind of focus on certain things. And I think this phone is going to be a great all-around phone for people who are definitely upgrading from the S3. And even if you have an S4, I think this S5 will be worthy of a second look when it launches on April the 11th. So leave your comment down below. Let me know what you think about this new Samsung Galaxy S5. Is it everything that you wanted, or some things missing from this update? Let me know down below. Of course, all my social networks are down below as well. My Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And also make sure you do subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also make sure you do subscribe to my YouTube channel to be notified when I do upload new videos. And thanks for watching this video, guys. I will catch you later. Peace. And the sponsor for today's episode is Squarespace. If you're looking to make a website and you may not know exactly what you're doing, you may not have the background and skill to build one from the ground up, well, Squarespace has you covered because they have tons of templates that you can start from, edit, customize to your liking, and they have a lot of tools to be able to make a website quick and easy and fast and affordable. And they take care of a lot of stuff in the back end. They have 24/7 support, and all these templates will scale to mobile devices like tablets and cell phones. You don't have to worry about that at all. Sometimes you have to spend just as much time working on a mobile website, where Squarespace takes care of all that. Then the new Squarespace logo gives you the tools to make a logo for your website, for a t-shirt, or for a business card with their tools. Again, it takes little time at all to do this, so you can spend less time making your website and more time promoting it and really getting it out there to the world. So if you want to try out Squarespace right now, you go to squarespace.com and use the offer code SOLDIER, and you'll get 10% off of your purchase at checkout. It's a cool deal for our Soldier Knows Best viewers. Again, go to squarespace.com and use the offer code SOLDIER.